So Donald Trump held a rally in Arizona today, and this is who he decided to bring out on stage.
Get up here, Joe. Sheriff Joe. No games. There were no games. There were no games being played with Sheriff Joe. I didn't know he was here. Come here, Joe.
So let me remind you about Sheriff Joe Arpaio. Sheriff Joe was found guilty of criminal contempt of court in 2017 for violating a court order to stop racially profiling Latinos. So despite a court order telling him to stop being a racist sheriff, he continued to be a racist sheriff. In fact, according to the US Department of Justice, Latinos were 4 to 9 times more likely to be stopped in traffic stops in Maricopa County. This racist sheriff would target Latinos based solely on their ethnicity, despite no evidence of criminal activity, costing Arizona taxpayers nearly $70 million. Oh, and it gets worse because, of course it does. Sheriff Joe also set up an outdoor jail called Tent City, which he himself referred to as a concentration camp. Tent City was widely criticized for its absolutely inhumane conditions. Inmates were housed in military-style tents in the Arizona desert and endured record heat, sometimes above 100 degrees Fahrenheit. And under his watch, Sheriff Joe's jail system mistreated inmates, beat them, denied them basic health care, and many of them died. And Arizona taxpayers were again on the hook, having to pay over $140 million to the families of those who died and for legal fees. And after Sheriff Joe was convicted of refusing to stop racially profiling Latinos, do you know who pardoned him? Donald J. Trump. And Donald J. Trump also praised Sheriff Joe's inhumane practices. And so I hope Latinos are paying attention because we're already seeing this dangerous rhetoric from Donald Trump, demonizing migrants, saying they're evil and poisoning our country, claiming that he's going to have mass deportations when he takes office. And so if he wins, his policies against Latinos and immigrants will look a lot like Sheriff Joe's.